Hello, members of the light. So I've been shuffling and meditating on what's going on for you. In the days leading up to the 11th and the 12th, let's say the 13th as well, there is an unease because there's this dramatic shift. And really, anytime you see this message, I really don't get hung up on dates. They're just numbers on a fake calendar that we've all been asked to adhere to. But you can smell the change in the air. Yes, you can. And this Leo moon is going to break the dam. The waters are going to break. Oh, I just had an image of a pregnant woman standing barefoot on cold tiles and her water just bursts open. Boom. This new thing, this baby is a-coming. And you might be feeling the build-up of this energy and feeling exhausted and a need to take a break, meditate, take a breath. But you're going to need courage and strength to make these necessary changes. This is a big ask of your soul right now. This is a big ask of your monad, your soul tree, your soul family. And they're asking you to make a choice. These cards are just telling the story. It's perfect. Perfection for the message I have for you. That's you in the middle. Are you going to choose this way or this way? X marks the spot. This is where you are. You're right there, smack bang in the middle. Mid-February is a choice point. And you might be feeling the inklings of those changes now. And change is uncomfortable. I'm in the midst of some big, heavy changes myself. And it's the complete discomfort of the upheaval of having to leave your comfort zone behind. It's the human part of us just clings to what's familiar. And we're being exposed now to a very, very different new way of doing things. The old way is not going to suffice. You're fully aware that you might have a lot to juggle. You might have, again, we're back to two options. Look, two options. Two of Pentacles can mean that you have two different roads to go down. But it also means that we are in a balancing act. There's a lot of juggling going on. And you're going to notice that where there have been delays, where there have been stalling, apathy, procrastination, that energy is going to very swiftly move forward. And like I told you at the start of 2025, this is a whirlwind year, the golden whirlwind. And that whirlwind is just getting started. So by mid-February, the time to fantasize and look at all our different options and all the fanciful ideas and ideals and desires and our deepest internal fantasies. And this ties into the previous message, which I called it blend and mend. Bridging the gap between our internal world, our landscapes that we live in within are so different to how we show up and what we experience in our external world. And the roles we play inside our fantasies can be vastly different to how people see us and how we actually see ourselves in the outside world. This Leo moon, and let's say the third, like from the 12th, 13th, 14th, like let's just say mid-February. You know, it depends on where we are in the world, whatever. But mid-February, there's a need to change perspective. There's a need to untie yourself from the tree and have a whole new look at things, because you've got to have the courage to go for the world. The world card is calling you and is saying, this is your shot. This is your chance. This is the open door opportunity. But it's going to require tremendous strength, confidence, and balance. And you're going to have to juggle. You're going to have to, it's going to be choppy. This is a choppy mid-month energy. It's choppy seas, choppy waters. We're back to the water image again. You know, this is not a still river. This is an ocean tidal wave of energy, of emotions, of desire, of ambition. Three of Ariel, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. A challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. Now, if you haven't watched Blend and Mend video, you gotta watch that. That was totally very, very in the moment download, and it's a succinct, clear message, and it's pertinent to these energies. I'm just following through. I'm following up on this with you. The Wheel, number 10. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. The wheel is turning in your favor. The wheel says, I'm going to open the door for you. Spin the wheel, my friend. This is the wheel of fortune. I'm going to send this angel to turn the wheel for you. But you have to spin that wheel, and you have to be willing to face your fears, face the illusion of lack, doubt, self-criticism. Oh my God, I can't do this. This is so outside of what I'm comfortable with. This is the energy right now. But the wheel says, it's your season. This is your time. The wheel will turn again. The wheel keeps turning. The wheel will turn again. But it's in your favor right now. So you're going to get your spark back, but it's going to come from your courage, from your boldness, from your ability to take a chance on yourself first and then a chance on life. So it's you and life blending and mending and bridging the gap between the heart and head and the body and soul. So we have the body, we have the soul, and we have the nervous system. And the nervous system is neither spiritual nor physical. It's quasi, it's quantum. Okay, this is a very, very quantum time. Okay, 2025 is probably the most quantum year of your life. And as we truck along deeper into the Aquarian energy and vibes, we are being asked to be more honest, more authentic, more real. There might be difficult conversations. There might be necessary communications. And in the past, I just saw 11:11 on the timer. 11:11 asks us to keep our chin up and to trust that there is a bigger, higher power at play in our lives. Nurture yourself with those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Now, this is the other message I want to talk about. Stop trying. Just stop. Stop with the trying. It's exhausting you. You're draining your resources. And actually, you're holding the very thing you want far away. Because your trying suggests to the universe, to your soul, and to the other people involved that you are in a state of lack. That you're not enough. That your skills are not enough. You don't have enough resources. If you have to try, you're not in alignment. You're not in the flow. Now, there's a difference in, and I spoke about this in the February energy report, melding and molding inspiration and motivation. Okay, because sometimes we need a bit of both. Now, the best is inspiration. You know me, I'm all about inspiration. You get that spark, you get that flash of light, and the energy just lines up, and you're able to say, this is it, this is the moment, I'm going to do this. Some of the best things in my life were just spur of the moment, spontaneous inspiration. The best photos, the best videos, the best paintings, the best relationships. It was just boom, go. I feel it. I've got my fairy flash, as I call it. That's my flash of inspiration. But when you know you're working towards something and you have an ambition, you can use motivation as well. And if you can, and sometimes then you can blur the lines between the two. You can actually be like, I don't know if this was motivating or, inspirating, but you can start to just get pulled into that beautiful quantum wave of creation. So, let's see. Because the cards will just tell a beautiful tapestry story as we dive into these conscious thoughts and feelings and emotions. Understand, a lot of people are feeling very overwhelmed right now. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or feeling emotional, totally normal. Lots of people I've spoken to are feeling the same way. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying this is a long-term time of planting. This is a season to plant the tree, the fruit that you want to pluck ripe and ready in the next few months. But not just the next few months. This tree, this seed you plant will keep giving. It was going to keep giving. Whatever you plant now, whatever seeds you plant at this time, whatever goals you achieve, whatever ambitions you begin, you are setting the template for a long-term future plan of fecundity, abundance, and prosperity. Narrow down your options at this time. There's too much going on here. It's confusing. Keep it to whatever your priority is. So just simplify. This is a great time to simplify. Definitely think long term. If something is, in your heart, this is just a short-term solution, it's probably not going to last. It'll probably last less time than you even think, because there's something about this energy right now that is futuristic. It's probably the Aquarian vibe that's going on. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Page of Swords reversed again. Any delays, any stalling, just know that's going to move. Believe me, you're going to see things pick up pace. And I know for some people that's hard to believe, because the last few months, like November, December, January, were slow. Oh my God. January was like the longest January ever. I thought it was never going to end. I was so happy when it was St. Bridget's Day. We celebrated. We finally gave Bridget, the Celtic goddess, her flowers. And we took a bank holiday. We had a national holiday, which finally the feminine, she got her flowers. She got her time to shine. But don't get complacent in that comfort zone, because you're going to have to be fast. You're going to have to pick up speed now moving forward. Big shifts, big judgments made. You're going to start making judgments on, should I stay here? Should I leave? Should I relocate? Should I end this marriage? Should I have a baby now? Should I have a complete change of plan? But this is a rebirth energy. The dead are being resurrected out of their graves. The angel is heralding this new time, this epoch, this new energy. Ace of Swords is success, but it's success from swift justice, from the sword cutting away the dead energy, the dead wood. King of Swords. Stop giving your power to outside authority. Sit in your throne and yield that power carefully by being your own authority in your life. King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Oh, no, that's the Eight of Wands, actually. So there's a big focus on finances, work, career, security. Like I said, there's opportunities knocking, and some of these opportunities are going to scare you. They are, because they're new, they're different. They're a big quantum change in your current scheme of things. And they will require you to bend your own internal rules and possibly disappoint some people around you, because you're putting yourself first. But that's what this energy is all about. Slaying the demons. Those demons are paper tigers inside your head. And clearing up confusion, And choosing, do I go into the flesh human life that I'm living, or do I rise higher and go up to a higher power? There will be new contracts. There will be new opportunity. There will be new landscapes. The worst is now behind you. You've died and you're being reborn. And soon you'll be in a position to share your skills and resources. You will be wealthy in body, mind, and spirit. But it does require that when opportunity comes a knocking, you open the door. And you say, welcome. And you say, let me step over the threshold, because my soul wants me to have this new life. I think I'll leave it there. I'll just pull maybe one of these. Look, justice again. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. We've reached the point where the water is just breaking through. The waters have broke. The baby's on its way to being birthed. Now, with all this quantum energy, it can make our nervous system get all wobbly and upset. It can cause stomach pain. It can cause a lot of tummy issues, digestive issues. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So the thing is, when we often get these big brand new timelines, opportunities, maybe a job offer's coming in, maybe you've met somebody new, it can often trigger the past and can bring us into, oh, the last time I dated or went out with somebody, oh my God, like this happened and my heart went through this and this. Oh, I don't know if I want to put my hand back into the fire. The brain is always looking for past experience as evidence to protect you. So maybe you attempted that job role before and it was a disaster. You got sick or you had a mental breakdown or whatever. Excuse me. But this is a time that you're being asked to persevere, to face those fears squarely. This is not a time to give up. This is not a time to sit back and navel gaze. We had lots of time for that in December and January. This is a time to pick up your shovel and go to work. The Chariot, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. The Chariot is saying, get driving. Pick up the reins of your life and get the horses moving, because you're the one who's going to be directing these horses. And the horses are symbolic of your life force, your consciousness, where you place that, where you share that and show up for that. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So there might be a tinge of regret. There might be feelings of the holes in your aura where you have not forgiven yourself for the past. And mid to late February, especially around the 29th, is asking for your self-forgiveness. It's asking for a release of those regrets so that you can actually answer the door to opportunity that's knocking. And the opportunity will come in the form of some big change. I hope this helps you feel more prepared. I hope that this gives you food for thought. As with all my work, because I'm a precognition, it's always best to look back on the video and re-watch it, because oftentimes when you first watch it, the energy hasn't even hit yet, it hasn't even landed, it hasn't even penetrated you. Sometimes it has, but I'm usually picking up on things for the collective in advance so that I can help you to navigate it and to be prepared and to help to guide you so that you can guide yourself. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. The light in me, as always, recognizes the light in you.